Hi, I'm April. I have a story and a warning for you. My story is a very typical one. I adore using social media and sometimes exaggerate. My warning is that when you exaggerate with social media, it can bring unexpected and unpleasant results. This is what happened to me. When I entered a new high school, I got lots of new friends at once. I'm a very sociable person, and I have always had lots of friends in real life. So before I was 14 or 15, I never even bothered updating my social profiles more often than once a month. What is the sense to write something and share it with the same people I meet every day? It's quicker to tell it verbally. However, in my new school, everyone used smartphones very actively. It was taking pictures, selfies, exchanging messages, updating social profiles every hour, liking, commenting all day long. It seemed like a full-time job. In order to conform, I had to start using my smartphone more actively too. I made myself more accounts on social media and started posting something every day. First, it was pretty irritating because I didn't feel like I wanted to share my personal information online. However, after several weeks, I started liking it. You know, it's very satisfying when you post a picture, get 30 likes in half an hour, and a million comments like, "What a beauty," or "You are gorgeous," from everyone you know, including your male classmates, and even sometimes the one you like. You start seeking attention, making provocative posts, and enigmatic selfies in order to get more likes and more comments, and you don't even notice the point when you get addicted to social media. And this is normally a no turning back point when your phone becomes part of your hand and you even sleep with it beside your pillow. I don't want to tell you horror stories about how addiction to social media ruined my life. It is not true. It is simply part of my life, but it is not the only thing I do in life. I understand that maybe this attention seeking is not normal, but after all, it doesn't ruin your health, and maybe it's just part of the fight against my insecurity. But there is the other side of the coin, which is the thing you have all heard about, and surely is boring stuff that adults overreact about. I'm talking about online security. What dangerous info can you find in a profile of a 15-year-old girl? I didn't even think about how much personal information can be found in my social media profiles. I thought, if you don't put your real name or home address or phone number in your posts, you're totally anonymous. Wrong. Actually, there are always online Sherlocks who can find all your personal data, basing even on your stupid selfies you post every day. The worst thing is that this information can be used against you and your relatives and cause you a lot of trouble. One day, my parents gave me marvelous news. In the summer, we're going to Paris. Paris, can you imagine? Tour Eiffel, Montparnasse, Mona Lisa. Hilarious. The only thing my dad asked me was not to tell anyone the exact dates of our trip, because as he explained, it was quite a long trip and it could be dangerous to inform the whole world that we were leaving. I agreed, but, well, who cares? Try to keep this information from your best friends when they're asking. So after all, it was not a secret for anyone. And a trip to Paris was such a reason to boast and get envious comments. I was taking pictures of each step of my preparation, from new clothes I had bought to packing my suitcase and tickets I had printed out, obviously with names and departure date. Everything was posted online and approved by likes. I made a check-in at the airport, a picture of the plane, clouds from above. I tagged myself at Charles de Gaulle Airport, and for the next 2 weeks, I reported my every step. I even posted pictures of my food. My improvised travel blog had lots of success, and I considered it a moment of my glory. You need to pay for everything. After my last tag at the airport before flying home, I considered my job done and relaxed. I remained calm until we came home and found it half empty. We got burgled while we were absent. While my dad was calling the police all panicky, I was checking my belongings and found out they took everything valuable, even my $20 stash. Horrible. The police came at once and checked the crime scene. I of course took a picture of the policeman investigating my house. Can you imagine what a story it would be? They found certain signs that it was a well-known gang who specialized in burglaries while families were on vacation. He claimed that, as far as they knew, the gang members collected information on their victims in their social accounts. Impossible! My dad was incredulous. Neither of us posted anything online about the trip. We were attentive. Oops, I made a face that my dad noticed at once. April, would you give me your phone? What should I have done? Here you go, Dad. While he was browsing my social apps, his face was turning red, pale, and red again. I was trying to turn invisible without any success. That was the first time my dad called me an idiot. And what was worse, I agreed. Unfortunately, it didn't end well. They haven't found the gang so far, but at least I have learned the lesson, which is not posting personal stuff online. Don't. Just don't. If you know someone who is addicted to social media, spread a word. Subscribe to this channel to get more useful stories like mine.